Hello, my name is Clinton, and this is my channel, Star Spills TV. In this episode, I'm going to show you a bunch of videos I found on TikTok about strange things that's happening with celebrities. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. If not, it's up to you. Anyways, thank you. Here it is.
Goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there, like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil.
I've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And you've been on. Oh, they're in the room.
Yeah.
Is that a gang sign? Have you,
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. To be the whistleblower, I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret
symbol of the Illuminati.
and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
But we kind of signed our life away to each other, and legally and with blood, that there's no possible way anybody can separate or walk away from this.
And I'm very honored to be able to receive this amazing award from the depths of my soul.
That's not it.
I was actually in the same hotel that she passed in.
The Beverly Hilton?
Yes, and we were all getting ready for the Clive Grammy party, yes.
That was the first big mistake, for her to come in an entire week before her performance at the party. I'd have never done that. And whoever flew her out to perform at that party should have provided someone to be there.
Whitney Houston, a name synonymous with unparalleled talent and success, left us all in shock and sorrow when she passed away on February 11th, 2012. But did she see it coming? Well, it seems Brandy is about to share what Whitney revealed to her hours before her demise. It was just hours before Whitney's tragic death when she handed a note to fellow singer Brandy. This note has been shrouded in mystery for years, and its contents were never revealed. Until now, Brandy has finally leaked the note, and what it says might just change everything we thought we knew about Whitney's last moments.
Do you understand what that feeling must be like?
I understand what that feels like. I don't understand to that degree, but I understand.
Whitney's final actions suggest a deep sense of exhaustion and a cry for help. But what was Whitney tired of? And why did she feel the need to pass this note to Brandy just before her death?
She lit up your life.
She lit up my life. She lit up the room. I knew that I had to sign it.
Clive Davis, the legendary music producer who discovered Whitney and helped catapult her to stardom, was also present at the same pre-Grammy event. Many have speculated about the nature of their relationship and whether Clive's relentless push for success took a toll on Whitney. Whitney's struggles with addiction and the pressures of fame are well documented. But could there be more to the story? Some believe that the note to Brandy indicates Whitney knew her time was near. Theories have emerged suggesting foul play or a deeper conspiracy involving those closest to her, including Clive Davis. So, what really happened to Whitney Houston? Let's take a closer look at the official reports and the various theories that have emerged. Firstly, the revelations surrounding Clive Davis and his potential to profit from Whitney Houston's untimely demise have sent shockwaves through the music industry. These discoveries have shed light on the notorious death clause, a provision that has long been shrouded in secrecy and controversy. This clandestine clause, also known as a non-performance or failure of performance clause, raises grave concerns due to its alarming implications. As findings have unveiled, the death clause is a contractual stipulation that grants record companies an astonishing level of power and potential for profiting, even in the face of an artist's untimely demise. This seemingly nefarious maneuver ensures that labels are not only entitled to recoup their investments, but also to lay claim to a substantial portion of the deceased artist's earnings from various revenue streams.
It just got scary. I basically said to myself, oh my God, if you're real, you get me through this season of stopping these pills and stuff, and if you do, I'll do the rest of the work.
Fans couldn't help but notice a significant shift in Justin's circle after he made the decision to clean up his act and stop using. He distanced himself from Diddy and didn't spend as much time with Usher as he used to before embracing a sober lifestyle. Justin embarked on a remarkable journey, waving goodbye to drugs, achieving sobriety, and taking his career to new heights. Now, circling back to the Diddy saga, brace yourselves for an even wilder twist, because Cat Williams Williams just dropped a bombshell, claiming that Diddy allegedly attempted something sinister against Jamie last year. Jamie allegedly wanted out of Diddy's infamous freak-offs, and according to him, this decision led to a shocking incident. In case you missed the tea, Jamie faced a severe health setback last year, experiencing a medical emergency on a movie set. While the Fox family initially kept the details under wraps, Jamie's daughter Corinne stepped in with a statement saying, "From the Fox family, we wanted to share that my father, Jamie Foxx, experienced a medical complication yesterday. Luckily, due to quick action and great care, he is already on his way to recovery. We know how beloved he is and appreciate your prayers. The family asks for privacy during this time." The interesting thing about this is that several people in the industry who seem to be in the know kind of hinted that he was the victim of an attack. For example, Steve Harvey said, "I don't even really know what happened, man. I was just stunned because Jamie's fit. This dude, he don't do nothing, man. This dude is fit, so I was concerned, man. So I hope everything works out. I'm pretty sure it will." Martin Lawrence also said, "I mean, I wish him the best. He's in my prayers every night. He's not only one of our best entertainers we have out here, but he's a great person and he's a genuine person, so please pray for him." Nia Long also tweeted, "My heart is heavy this morning, praying for our brother Jamie Foxx. My love and prayers run deep for you and your loved ones. Pray for Jamie Foxx." It got even weirder when reports started going around that the cops paid a visit to Jamie in the hospital.
So back in the 90s, my mom nicknamed Jamie Foxx, like if you take the O out of his name and replace it with a U, that's what she used to call him. But to his face is like a haha joke because he used to bang so many guys and girls in Hollywood.
But that's not even the juiciest part of the story because her next revelation is shocking.
And he used to have these things called butt naked basketball games, okay? He would invite over a lot of like Hollywood's elite to his house for a basketball game, but it was men only. And they would be like, "Oh, we're just gonna get naked and play basketball." It's like, "Oh, haha, let's get naked and play basketball together," which is weird. And this happened in the 90s.
Playing basketball shirtless? Now that's one thing, but stripping down entirely? That's just suspicious. Let's not kid ourselves. It sounds like they were engaged in more than just a casual game of hoops. I mean, come on, it's probably a front for some adult activities of a certain nature. And what's intriguing is that one of Diddy's former bodyguards spilled the tea about him attending similar gatherings.
A lot of your like favorite celebrities were there, including someone who may or may not been married to someone who was drinking that lemonade. If you want to know like who was probably at these games, just look at like who P. Diddy and Jamie Foxx have been hanging around for years, especially the super successful ones. Usher was definitely there.
Diddy wasn't about to take this double insult lying down, and according to Kat, Diddy decided to teach Jamie a lesson for meddling with him. But he didn't stop there, because he also revealed that there was a reason Jamie's family decided to handle the situation privately. He claimed that Jamie's family might have suspected something was amiss, which is why they kept his illness on the down low. It seems like they were playing it cautiously and scared of revealing too much. You know how it is in Hollywood. It's like navigating a real-life chess game, and one wrong move could turn you into the next headline. And let's not forget, if Diddy's involved as the rumors hint, nobody wants to be on the wrong side of that drama. So instead of risking exposure and putting Jamie in further jeopardy, they played it smart.
So Usher's got some really good songs and hits, but there's something really creepy about this particular video recorded in this year's Met Gala. Check this out.
Usher! Hey! I'm doing well, how are you? I'm good, I'm good.
Good to see you, baby.
Please tell me about your look.
Alexander McQueen, it's a one-of-one. Sean McGuire and myself decided to put this amazing thing together.
So he's being super nice to this person, he's answering all her questions. Up until now, everything is as it should. But then, this happens, pay very close attention.
Exotic, romantic, and but still within the garden theme.
And tell me about
It's all a part of it. This everything you're looking at. I mean, this is a true thought, like a cohesive, full thought. You know.
So he begins explaining how everything that you're looking at is a cohesive, full thought when she asks him about his grills. It's quite weird. When he's talking about it, I feel as if he's talking about something else and not the grills itself. And then this happens.
How did you interpret the theme tonight?
Just as that. I wanted it to be exotic. There's all different types of gardens. Some of them get a little dark, but you gotta have fun, right?
What is going on here? What exactly is he talking about? And if we zoom in this particular moment, you'll notice that we can't see his pupils. It's as if his eyes went full dark, as if he's not even human, or at least this is what a lot of people on the internet are saying. Is he maybe using some sort of lens, or is there something else entirely going on here, something far more sinister? What's your take?
And Tommy Mottola is a devil.
What was Michael Jackson trying to tell us?
The record companies really do conspire against their artists. They steal, they cheat, they do whatever they can, especially the black artists.
You remember Mariah Carey, right? She used to be married to the owner of Sony, and this is what Michael Jackson thought about the owner of Sony. Yep, that's him at a London protest right before his death.
I'm not supposed to say what I'm gonna say right now, but I have to let you in on a secret. Please don't videotape what I'm going to say, okay? Know what? I don't mind. Tape it. Mariah Carey, after divorcing Tommy, came to me crying. She said to me, "This is an evil man, very evil." Sony, Tommy Mottola. Tommy Mottola is the president. He is a mean, he's a racist, and he's very devilish.
So what was Michael referring to by calling him devilish and evil? Well, we never got to know because he was dead a few days later.
But still, I promise you, the best is yet to come.
Number 7.
I'm the director, do what I say.
This one is similar to the last, but this one has happened so many times that we really can't nail down a specific time or occasion that this happened. It's just kind of a continual thing. And this one's a bit of a 2-for-1, so here we go. This one is about Will Smith forcibly kissing his son Jaden on the lips multiple times in multiple different interviews. There's not much to say about this one, so let's just let the clips speak for themselves.
Affection showing between the general and his son. Absolutely. Is it like that at home or no?
Nah,
really.
We're very affectionate.
Well, have you ever
We're very affectionate. He tried to kiss me in the
Have you ever kissed your son on Thai television before?
You're not looking to kiss my son.
Can you kiss your on Thai television?
I can kiss my son. Jaden, come on.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
Dude, come on.
You know I love him, Ellen. I love him. I do. No, you know, it's I think you know, when you have kids and you love them and you're proud of them, you just want to kiss them in the mouth sometimes.
We'll have to get you over that. Next time you're here, I got you in my underwear. I'm going to get you some.
No, I shouldn't have told her.
Yeah. I'm going to get you some ice.
Come on here.
Come on.
Jaden.
Just want him to feel the affection, you know? Like,
and it's true. I mean, there is a thing where I know you were like, but when
I want to kiss you and just say Jaden. Just keep a smile. Just keep a smile. Just keep a smile. Thank you, man.
Thank you,
that was great, right?
Try and like kiss you and stuff. I saw you guys on Ellen, and you were like
that
alive
happens all the time.
So even on set, he wasn't even trying to.
No, not on the set. He wasn't trying to kiss me, but after the set, he'll try to kiss me or anywhere else.
So there's obviously a lack of respect, consent, and boundaries on Will's side, but I find it really curious that at one point when Will himself was forcibly kissed by a man who was described as a prankster posing as a reporter at the Men in Black 3 premiere in Moscow, Russia, he slapped the man and asked what his problem is. So clearly he understands the humiliation that Jaden must be feeling. He just doesn't seem to find consent important because it's his son and not a stranger.
Oh my God, a dream. There you go. There you go. Oh man, what the hell is your problem, buddy? There you go. Come on, man. What the hell is your problem, buddy? All right. Hey, sorry. You just kissed me in my mouth. He's joking. He lucky I ain't sucker punch him.
Hey bro, you know what's always fascinated me? The fact that if you're pretty and talented, you can get away with anything. Like y'all remember when Ariana dated this dude. People were like, no, hold up. Ain't bro married, Ariana? Ariana said, what's the problem? They said, well, we not finna stand for this. Ariana said, well then do something about it. They said, damn, girl could sing though. And there it was. I think there was more to the story, but that's not the point. The point is, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie got away with this times 10 back in the day. Y'all remember this? See, back in the day, Brad Pitt was dating this girl named Jennifer Aniston, and this was a huge deal because celebrities back then were like massive compared to how they are now. He was like the king of movies, she was like the queen of TV. But then he started doing this movie called Mr. and Mrs. Smith. They said, damn, that's not Jennifer. They said, no, bro, it's just a movie. That's Angelina Jolie. I said, okay, well, they're kind of close, though. The director said, that's because they really good actors. They be getting locked in. I ain't even asked her to do this, and she started doing it. They said, well, what about this? The director said, that wasn't in the script. So rumors start flying around, but people ignore them because Brad was with Jennifer for like 7 years. Jennifer goes, look, my life is perfect. We think about having kids, like everything good. Brad goes, Jennifer, can we talk over here for a second? They come back. Jennifer goes, we getting a divorce. Now, they came out, though, and they said it was mutual. They both wanted it and all that. And, well, a few months later, Jennifer comes out and says, yo, that's kind of weird. So they interview Angelina Jolie. The interviewer goes, damn, Angelina go, appreciate you. What you need, though, shawty? The interviewer goes, so how'd you like shooting Mr. and Mrs. Smith? She said, oh, Lord, man, I could not wait to go to work. I couldn't wait to go to work. The interviewer goes, let me stop you right there. I think we got everything we need. At this point, people would still say, no, y'all, it's just the movie that they shot together. They came out and said, nah, we together. So they interviewed Jennifer. They go, girl, I'm so sorry. She go, it's not a problem. We got a divorce. He could do whatever he wants. They said, damn, you must not have heard. She said, heard what? Somebody said, she ain't heard. She said, heard what? They said, Angelina did another interview. And here's where it starts to get wicked. See, Angelina did another interview where she said, yo, I love being single. At one point, I was seeing two dudes at the same time. She said, one of my little side pieces I met 3 years ago, we had dinner. She said, 3 years ago, listen closely, I, Angelina, was married. So I told him I don't want to do nothing. The interviewer said, now that's decent. She said, yeah. So anyway, I called him 3 years later and I said, hey bro, you want to be my lover? The interviewer said, I don't see nothing wrong with that, girl. She said, yeah. Well, then we had to discuss how we was finna do it because we didn't want to hurt anybody. I always fall in love when I do a movie. Everybody started connecting the dots. They said, timeline movie. Mr. and Mr. Smith, you talking about Brad Pitt? Jennifer straight up comes out and says, what? Nah, that's not it. Everybody said, that's not it. Y'all tripping. And everybody watched the movie. They said, man, they're pretty good though. Everybody started saying stuff like that. And let's be real, they probably acted so hard that they just fell in love. Everyone's like, yeah, that makes sense. Brad comes out and says, yup. And really though, my last marriage was boring. Everybody said, what? I said, no, I didn't mean it like that. Shout out to Jennifer. Now, to be fair, Brad Pitt was talking about an art piece when he said this, and he's really interesting when it comes to art. Jennifer Aniston puts it perfectly. She said, Brad Pitt would never say that to hurt me. He just has a sensitivity chip missing. Which kind of reminds me of how Kanye West justified many things that hurt his marriage because they were art. But anyway, that's really it. Jennifer lived happily ever after. Brad and Angelina lived happily ever after. Wait, they got a divorce actually. But I mean, I think they're happy now.
All right, folks, grab your popcorn because this one is wild. Whoopi Goldberg, the face of The View, just got hit with the biggest legal nightmare of her career.
Streaming on ABC News Live. The Weekend View with everyone except for Whoopi Goldberg. So what's that about?
We're talking a $250 million lawsuit, one so massive that Whoopi allegedly tried to flee the country before things got worse. But guess what? Authorities weren't having it. Reports are now swirling that Whoopi was detained at the airport. Yes, you heard that right, detained. And the woman at the center of it all? Caroline Leavitt. After years of being smeared and dismissed by The View's so-called feminist hosts, Caroline is firing back, and she's got the legal receipts to prove it. What exactly is Whoopi being accused of? Why is ABC in full panic mode? And is this finally the end of The View as we know it? Oh, trust me, you don't want to miss this one. But first, hit that like button and subscribe for more explosive updates. Did you subscribe? Awesome. Let's dive in.
Whoopi Goldberg is on thin ice to the point where they're actually coming out with a new promo for The View. I know that show that we can't stand to watch because, you know, she does things like this. She spits when she says the president's name.
Listen, take him seriously and take him literally.
I don't think that we have to, I think it would be remiss of us to not say, Joe Biden knows how to do this. Yes. He knows how to do this. He's quite good at this. And, you know, you can't refute anything with him because he just, when I say him, I mean...
He rambles.
Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just...
But can I mention one thing? Because Trump is out there calling... Did you say his name?
I said his name.
Oh,
yeah, it was a trick and it made me do it. But I'm just saying that that Biden knows what not to do. You can't refute.
Let's be clear. Biden doesn't know what day it is, let alone what to do, what not to do. So was that paid for? I mean, I'm kind of wondering. ABC's in a lot of trouble. She's a problem. You got Brendan Carr on there, you know what. He's coming for him. He's restored all these bias complaints against the likes of ABC and NBC and CBS, and he's actually threatening that they may not allow for the affiliations at all those local stations for ABC all across the country, so much so that he sent a letter to one Bob Iger, who is the CEO of Disney. Disney is the owner of ABC News, which runs The View. And so now, interestingly, there's a new show for The View coming out on weekends, Whoopi, because you just can't get enough of it. But one Whoopi is not even in it. Not in it at all.
All right, let's break this all down. For years, Whoopi Goldberg and the ladies of The View have made it their mission to trash conservative voices. They've mocked, belittled, and outright dismissed anyone who doesn't fit their agenda. But this time, they picked the wrong person to mess with. It all started when Whoopi went off on Caroline Leavitt, making claims so defamatory and outrageous that Caroline had no choice but to fight back.
Yeah. I would like this young lady this is her first job, I would like her to do a little homework. Because she said something yesterday that really pissed me off. And that was, she said, there will be no wokeness here.
Oh, yeah.
Let me explain something to you. Because without that wokeness, you might not have that job.
Yeah.
Because women were not invited to that table. Women were not invited to many tables in this nation. The reason we fought and busted our behinds to make sure that you didn't have to worry about this. And now to hear you talk about it and to hear anybody talk about the wokeness was put in place for a reason. Because black people couldn't get into colleges. Because women could not get into the colleges they wanted to go to. This is all women. Yeah. See, this is not black, Asian women. This is all women. Women were not invited to this party. It was a man's world, and we busted our asses to make sure that this was a person's world.
This commentator said, Whoopi is mansplaining the press secretary job to Caroline Leavitt. Hilarious.
And fight back she did. Caroline slapped Whoopi and The View with a $250 million defamation lawsuit, alleging that they spread malicious lies in an effort to destroy her reputation. Oh, and Whoopi's response? She laughed it off, like it was some kind of joke. But ABC? Oh, they were not laughing. Because behind the scenes, executives were scrambling, sponsors were getting nervous, and legal experts were already weighing in, predicting this lawsuit could be one of the biggest legal battles in daytime television history. And then, things took an even wilder turn. Now, here's where it gets crazy. As the legal storm intensified, rumors started circulating that Whoopi Goldberg was making a quiet exit plan, one that involved a one-way flight out of the country. According to reports, Whoopi was caught at the airport trying to board a flight to Europe in what some are calling an attempt to flee before the lawsuit could fully take effect. But guess what? Authorities were waiting for her. Yep, TSA and federal agents allegedly detained Whoopi right at the gate, stopping her before she could make her getaway. And within minutes, the internet went berserk. Images and videos of Whoopi being confronted at the airport started spreading like wildfire. Social media erupted with people asking the same question. Was Whoopi actually trying to run from the consequences of her own actions? Oh, and ABC, they were in full-on crisis mode.
Well, you know, listen. If you don't have anything to say, you blab. You just go on and 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 on.
Inside sources at ABC claim that executives are freaking out. Why? Because this isn't just any scandal, this is the scandal. We're talking about a $250 million lawsuit, a detention at the airport, and The View's credibility shattering in real time. And now, behind closed doors, ABC execs are reportedly debating their only two options. 1, fire Whoopi and distance themselves from the disaster. 2, risk losing advertisers, ratings, and public trust. And let's be real, ABC is already hanging by a thread. Viewers have tuned out, advertisers are rethinking their partnerships, and now this bombshell lawsuit is making things 1000x worse. One insider even claimed that executives are already drafting a termination plan, meaning Whoopi's days on The View could be numbered. And Caroline Leavitt, oh, she's not backing down.
While I vow to provide the truth from this podium, we ask that all of you in this room hold yourselves to that same standard. We know for a fact there have been lies that have been pushed by many legacy media outlets in this country about this president, about his family, and we will not accept that. We will call you out when we feel that your reporting is wrong or there is misinformation about this White House.
Boom. She's got more.
I would like to point out to each and every one of you that in 2024, when Joe Biden was in the Oval Office or upstairs in the residence sleeping, I'm not so sure, egg prices increased 65% in this country.
Bam! In a blistering statement, Caroline Leavitt addressed the lawsuit head on, and she did not hold back. For too long, mainstream media has slandered and attacked conservatives with no accountability. Well, that ends now. I will not be silent while my name is dragged through the mud by people who pretend to stand for women's rights, but only if you agree with them. Ouch. Caroline's supporters are rallying behind her, calling this lawsuit a turning point in holding media figures accountable for their words. And with ABC already struggling, this could be the final straw that forces them to clean house for good. So the question is this the beginning of the end for The View? Alright folks, now it's your turn. Was Whoopi Goldberg really trying to dodge the lawsuit by fleeing the country? Will ABC finally take action against The View's toxic culture? And is Caroline Leavitt's lawsuit the moment that changes everything? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe for more uncensored showdowns and breaking news updates.
You gonna hate me for this one. Oh. Jay-Z, Pharrell, Diddy.
Damn, Usher! Club Shay Shay's podcast is turning into this go-to spot for artists spilling the tea, and Usher just spilled a whole pot. He dished on the supposed shady stuff about Jay-Z and Diddy, spilling the survival secrets. But hold up, he didn't stop there. Apparently, there's an even bigger mystery than Jay-Z and Diddy, and he's pointing fingers at none other than Queen Bey herself, Beyonce. Yeah, Usher went there, talking about some next-level enigma with Mrs. Carter.
A bit of a reckless state for me because I think some of the actions that I'd taken, some of the decisions that I'd made began to sabotage me. And it may have been personal sabotage because I just wanted some idea.
This week, Usher spilled some behind-the-scenes beans on Club Shay Shay, the podcast hosted by the former football champ, Shannon Sharpe. Sharpe went in with the tough questions, asking Usher if he ever passed up on a collaboration, and later regretted it. Usher's response? Hold on to your hat. You gonna hate me for this one, he said. Jay-Z, Pharrell, Diddy, and me were supposed to be a group. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't say no. I didn't say yeah. I think that we just got caught up. We all got caught up in the moment. We were talking about it and having secret meetings about it. Usher went on to share more on the What Could Have Been saga. We were talking about music and how we were gonna flip it and the business side of things. Somehow we just got distracted and it never happened. That's one that I actually wish would have happened. While Usher has collaborated individually with Diddy, Jay-Z, and Pharrell, the epic foursome never joined forces to drop a track together. Back in 2002, Usher teamed up with Diddy on the chart-topping Billboard single I Need a Girl Part 1. The collaboration continued as Usher joined the Bad Boy Records founder on Better on the Other Side, a heartfelt tribute to the late Michael Jackson. Fast forward a few years, and Usher found himself in the studio with both Jay-Z and Beyonce for his fourth studio album, Here I Stand. Jay-Z dropped a verse on Best Thing, while Beyonce lent her vocals to the remix of Love in This Club. And let's not forget Usher's 2012 Lookin' For Myself album, where Pharrell jumped on the track Twisted. Absolutely, Pharrell and Jay-Z have both dipped their toes into the supergroup scene. Pharrell joined forces with Lupe Fiasco and Kanye West to create Child Rebel Soldier back in the 2000s. Meanwhile, Jay-Z had his stint in the New York-based Collective Murder Inc., alongside J. Rule and DMX. However, maybe that's when Usher was exposed to the real face of Beyoncé. Usher shared a charming anecdote about meeting Beyoncé back in the day when she was part of the girl group The Dolls. Managed by Daryl Simmons, a producer and songwriter who collaborated with Usher, The Dolls visited Atlanta for the first time. Usher, being the responsible teenager, was asked to look after them. I think I looked over them while they were doing something in the house. I had to watch over because I was like the authority, because I guess I was the teenager at the time, Usher explained. He clarified that he wasn't a nanny or a manny, but more of a chaperone, ensuring they stayed out of trouble. Reflecting on those early days, Usher admitted he didn't foresee Beyoncé's global stardom, but he noticed her unique talent and brightness. He expressed genuine excitement for her incredible success, describing it as really great for my sister, to see that she's done so amazing and continue to thrive and just get bigger and better. Usher and Beyoncé's bond extends beyond mere professional collaboration. It's a testament to a genuine friendship cultivated over the years. Their history is peppered with joint projects and mutual support, showcasing a camaraderie that goes beyond the spotlight. In 2003, Usher took the lead in Beyoncé's Naughty Girl music video, revealing not just their professional chemistry, but also their impressive dancing skills. The duo continued to captivate audiences in 2008 when they delivered a powerhouse duet of Love in This Club Part 2 at the BET Awards, leaving the crowd in awe of their vocal prowess and stage charisma. Usher hasn't shied away from expressing his admiration for Beyoncé, acknowledging her profound impact on the music industry, cultural landscape, and her philanthropic endeavors. Beyond the glitz and glamour, he sees her as a dedicated mother of 3. Usher's repeated affirmations of their bond, labeling her as his sister, underscore the depth of their
As you watch the clip that I'm about to show you, remember the charges that Diddy has been pressed with and keep an open mind. It is disturbing.
So, I was on the streets and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
That was on a live stream, by the way, and afterwards Diddy tried to cover it up, but you can clearly hear her words there. He picked her up off of the street and said to come in and play with his kids. Pretty crazy, right? Especially when you consider the charges currently against Diddy, including allegations involving a 9-year-old. Would you want your daughter to be going over to Diddy's house? I imagine not. Well, in this case, it was live streamed exactly what happened, and it gets so creepy when you realize that she wasn't even there with anyone in her family, or even there necessarily to be with other children of Diddy's. She was there because he saw her and wanted her to be.
6 months is crazy. I always come over?
Yes. And it's Ava Brioni Combs.
That's the most creepy part right there. He kisses her on camera, it's on the cheek, but that right there alludes.
Actors who haven't realized they're no longer famous. Number 4, Steven Seagal. Once an action movie staple in the 90s, Seagal still acts like he's A-list. From wearing sunglasses indoors to giving self-serious interviews about saving the world, he continues releasing low-budget films, mostly in Eastern Europe. Hollywood barely remembers him. Number 3, Taryn Manning. Best known as Pennsatucky on Orange is the New Black, Taryn recently went viral for oversharing about her personal life on Instagram Live. She still talks like she's in her Netflix Prime, but the roles and the audience have long moved on. Number 2, Brendan Fraser. Before his recent The Whale redemption, Brendan spent years showing up to cons and interviews, acting like he never left the A-list. But few paid attention until Hollywood finally gave him another shot. Number 1, Lindsay Lohan. Lohan was once Hollywood royalty, but after years of scandals, she continued promoting herself as a headliner, even when she was just DJing in Mykonos. Only recently has she started gaining some traction again.
She's the only woman who turned down Jeff Bezos 3 times, and she's rumored to be the real-life template for Sanchez's surgery. Meet Sofia Vergara, who rejects the world's richest man with 3 dating rules. 1, she never depends on a man's money. At 17, she supported her family with Pepsi ads. Later, she earned $500K per episode on Modern Family. By 2024, her net worth passed $180 million. Bezos once offered her a private island. She walked away without blinking. 2. She only loves men who put family first. In 2015, she married Joe Manganiello, who paused his acting career to be by her side. Birthdays, holidays, red carpets, he never missed a moment. Meanwhile, Bezos skipped 7 straight Christmases with his kids during Amazon's rise. For her, absence is the biggest turnoff. 3. She avoids any unfinished business. She's spoken publicly against affairs. She believes relationships must end clean before starting new ones. When Bezos and Sanchez went public, both were still legally married. For Sofia, that's a hard no. She's not heartless, she just never trades values for wealth. Do you think turning down Bezos took guts, or was it a missed chance? Let me know in the comments.